Hey guys, Lord here, back with another Monster Hunter Rise video. In today's video, I want you guys to imagine a Monster Hunter game. Use your wildest dreams and all the nooks and crannies of your imagination. However, in this world that you've imagined, the gunners of the Monster Hunter world reign supreme. Their weapon is dominant over all other classes. But Lord, you ask, isn't that already how things are now? You're darn right it is, and I have just one thing to say to that.
Hey friend, listen up. I know the world is scary right now, but it's gonna get way worse.
Alright guys, before we get into it, I did want to let you know that there's a mild spoiler warning here. I'm going to be talking about some skills that were data mined for Sunbreak, so if you don't want to know about anything like that, I would suggest clicking away from the video now. This is the only warning that I will be issuing. If you guys decide to stay, don't forget to leave a like down below and subscribe if you're new to the channel. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. So in this video, I want to talk about a skill that has actually been in past versions of the game, but is going to give a substantial buff to Bowguns in the upcoming Sunbreak. That skill is Blade Scale or Blade Scale Hone. The way that Blade Scale worked in previous games was every 5 rolls or 7 to 9 sidesteps, like with a lance or how you can sidestep with a bowgun now, it would grant you a certain buff, kind of similar to how the Evasion Mantle worked in World and Iceborne. The caveat for Blade Scale is that your weapon must be drawn, and the skill will not proc if your weapon is sheathed on your back. Now in previous games this would give you a certain number of units of sharpness. Depending on the game, sometimes it would be 5 units of sharpness every 5 dodges. It varied, but for the most part it gave you sharpness for melee weapons, and then it would give a huge buff to close range coatings on bows. It also gave you a certain chance to reload 1 or 2 shots into your bowgun clip. However, in Sunbreak, data miners have found that it will be even crazier. This will recover 20 units of sharpness for melee weapons, will increase close range coating damage on bows by 30% for a short time, and, most importantly, will fully reload your bowgun's clip. That's right, it's basically evade reload on steroids. That means we theoretically will have infinite ammo without ever having to stop to reload, or infinite clip size. This also means that you don't have to worry about getting hit by an attack while you stop to reload, since instead you could just dodge through the attack and reload all in one swift action. This also leads me to believe that opting for Evade Window could be a huge comfort skill for gunners in Sunbreak. The added iframes from the Evade Window skill could prove invaluable in ensuring that the Blade Scale Hone is utilized to its maximum potential. This also means, once you get used to it, you may not have to think about a weapon's reload speed. Imagine being able to drop 3 levels of quick load decorations from all of your bowgun sets. This looks like it could allow for a more widespread use of many bowguns that otherwise would have been unusable or certainly less favorable due to crappy reload speeds. The 2 classes of bowgun are already S-tier weapons, but with this skill coming in Sunbreak, it's hard to see anything except bow competing with them for the title of the best weapon in the game. As a bonus suggestion for you guys, if you haven't already, here are some bowguns that I highly recommend crafting before Sunbreak releases. Farming these should help tide you over until Sunbreak drops next week. So guys, if you made it this far in the video, I'm really curious what you guys think of this new skill. Are you excited? Are you scared? Do you think it'll be too overpowered? Do you think they'll end up nerfing it later on? Leave a comment down below as to what you hope to see. So that's going to be it for this one guys, I hope you did enjoy. If you found this video entertaining or useful, please consider leaving a like down below, as it's a totally free way to support my channel and the content that I create. If you're new here or you find yourself coming back to my videos often, why don't you go ahead and subscribe down below for more Monster Hunter Rise Sunbreak content. We're just 1 week away from release date, and I will be covering all sorts of builds and guides on the channel very soon. With all that being said guys, thanks so much for watching and happy hunting.